Hello, people. Well, you might think that I just disappeared off the face of the earth for the past 2 weeks. The truth is, I actually am kind of busy, but today is finally a day where I get to settle down a little. And this happens. That's right, Apple just leaked info like crazy. Like, somehow it's like a broken seal at a flex tape commercial, and they actually needed some tape because they basically just reveal what they're going to show at the September event via leaks. And 9 to 5 Mac has just been blowing up my phone this morning because first there was this iPhone XS accidental leak. That's right, it's not called iPhone X Series 2. It's not just called iPhone, which suck it, everything Apple Pro. Confirmed, but now somehow a confirmed name can change. So this is iPhone XS. I have to actually keep myself from saying iPhone XS because that's not how it's pronounced. So design, larger version, and gold colors confirmed, and as you can see the photo, it's pretty clear. Even though I'm one of those people who would think that Apple might never release an actual gold stainless steel iPhone X just because of how similar it is. But yeah, this is official. This is official looking. It looks real. And here you can see the smaller iPhone XS stacked on top the larger iPhone XS. Now, the reason why I didn't say Plus is because they're apparently doing away with the name. So, of course, earlier we already know that Apple is going to have an event on September 12th. So here is an excerpt from the report of the leak of the iPhone XS. Earlier today, Apple officially announced when and where it will hold its next big event. Apple's September 12th event is expected to include the introduction of 3 new iPhones, and 9 to 5 Mac can exclusively share the first look at both new 5.8-inch and 6.5-inch OLED iPhones, the iPhone XS. We believe that the new 5.8-inch and 6.5-inch iPhones will both be called iPhone XS. We also believe iPhone XS will come in a new gold color option not previously offered on the new design. Apple leaked its own gold version of the iPhone X through the FCC, but it has not been available to purchase. Our details are still to be determined, but we can report with certainty that the iPhone XS will be the name. The OLED model will come in 2 sizes, including a larger version, and each will be offered in gold for the very first time. Apple is also expected to unveil the new Apple Watch Series 4 at the same media event. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this. Now, granted, I really didn't expect iPhone XS because iPhone X makes sense from an anniversary point of view, but not really as an S model, like 10th anniversary part 2. The part where it's like there's no plus naming led me to believe that it's going to be kind of a MacBook Pro situation where it's going to be either the 5.8-inch iPhone XS or the 6.5-inch iPhone XS. And yeah, I mean, it really isn't that big of a step. I guess that's expected. But surprisingly, there is no trace of the LCD iPhone, which I don't think it's coming. I honestly don't think there will be an LCD iPhone. What I think will happen is that there's going to be the iPhone 8 at the lowest rung of the ladder. The iPhone SE is going to go away. The iPhone X that I'm using right now, and everyone's using right now, will be the medium tier. And then, the high-end tier will be the iPhone XS. I seriously think that this will be the 2018 lineup for iPhone in the fall. And yeah, there's really nothing really too special. I guess, with the A12 processor, you can expect like a 30% performance jump, but nothing too groundbreaking. But what is truly groundbreaking is the Apple Watch Series 4. I'm actually kind of proud of the segue on this one. So yeah, so Apple has been leaking everything, and it just doesn't stop here. Apple Watch Series 4 revealed, massive display, dense watch face, and more. And here you see, holy shit, how many complications are on here. So let's count them. So we have a timer, we have what looks like the weather, but it's only showing the temperature. We have a calendar appointment, lunch with Ken. We have the date, so let's not count that because that's bare minimum. We have the now playing icon. We have the activity rings. We have the, time of day, I guess. Maybe it's like, the time zones and when it's light and when it goes dark. And then we have the UV indicator, which I don't think we've ever seen. And we also have the sunset indicator. So I just counted 8 on the top of my head. There could be 1 or 2 missing, but yeah, this is like a large number of complications. This is almost ridiculous. This is basically modular levels of notifications. And a few more curiosity. Not only, of course, it comes in this really metallic gold, and I assume that Apple is finally okay with seeing that there is no official gold Apple Watch ever since the Series 2 came out in 2015. And you can see here that the digital crown has a much, much more subtle red ring, which I think it's a good thing because now you can match it to more things. There's a microphone in the middle or a speaker. I don't really know, but there's a hole in the middle. I don't see anyone talk about it. But yeah, looking at the entire photo, I think that this really will work with just the straps that we've had for 3 generations of Apple Watch. So I think we should be fine. I think this just carries over, but you can see the display really it's now stretching end to end. It's no longer really a shy rectangle in the middle of the screen. So the article says, in addition to discovering exclusive iPhone XS details today, 9 to 5 Mac can exclusively share the first look at the new Apple Watch Series 4. This is the new Apple Watch that we believe Apple will unveil in this special event announced earlier today. And I think this is an official render. The biggest change is the all-new edge-to-edge display. Apple has been rumored to be working on a around 15% bigger display for both sizes of Apple Watch. That rumor has been confirmed in the images we've discovered. As expected, Apple has achieved this by dramatically reducing the bezel size around the watch display. In addition to taking the display edge-to-edge, we're also looking at a brand new watch face capable of showing way more information than the current faces offered. The analog watch face shows a total of 8 complications around the time and within the clock hand. While we haven't seen a new digital face yet, it's likely that Apple has designed more new watch faces to take advantage of the larger display. Also seen in the image is a new hole between the side button and digital crown. I'm sorry for breaking down. Likely additional microphone and compatibility with what appears to be current watch bands. Both the digital crown and side button appear modified from the current Apple Watch models as well. And they basically just attach another photo. So basically just regurgitating what I've said. It's all just speculation. Y'all get like 2 images in total. Yeah. And then everyone goes wild. Remember what they said about doubling down on secrecy around 2014? Remember how there's leak after leak after leak after leak? But at least we get like fake AutoCAD, 3ds Max renderings. We don't have actual product shots, but now we just get them. Actually, the 2016 MacBook Pro also was leaked via an image, so I don't know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, it's crazy. I definitely will consider the Series 4 because my iPhone is very recent, but as some of you know that my Apple Watch is still stuck on Series 0. Yeah, I don't really care for it. This is really just a watch, just a timepiece, and so many apps have been discontinued. You have Twitter that's discontinued, you have things that are discontinued, everything that are discontinued. So yeah, I don't think that I have much enthusiasm, but since there's a larger and I think very different looking Apple Watch, and I say that knowing that the body doesn't look very different, but this is the biggest change from one Apple Watch to the other. So whatever, who gives a shit? But yeah, I will be looking at the Apple Watch Series 4. I might be buying one. But yeah, there's only really 2 device leaks. I kind of wish that they will leak the new iPad, but I think they've leaked that as well, even though it's not recent. You've seen it before. It's one of those AutoCAD mock-up renders, so you don't have to be too excited over it. No, I didn't accidentally disclose that to you. There's nothing else to look for. But yeah, it will be on September 12. Just this gather around event, which of course will be hinting at the something round, but I guess it's just Apple Park. I don't think, Apple Invitations hasn't had meaning for years, so I'm not going to be way too excited for something that hasn't been proven to be, hasn't proven to be something we should get excited about in for a few years. So really means nothing at this stage, but hey, something to look at. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for the very, very nice contributions I've received on Patreon. You guys are great. And I might actually do something live, maybe through the microphone, because I do want to talk with people. Maybe this weekend. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. And have fun.